As we begin the second module of our course, we look at something very important for using new technologies wisely: AI ethics. This is about understanding right and wrong in how we use artificial intelligence, not just in theory, but in real life situations, especially in schools and learning. AI ethics is defined as a system of moral principles and techniques intended to inform the development and responsible use of artificial intelligence technology. As AI has become integral to products and services, organizations are starting to develop AI codes of ethics. Let us unpack the essential elements of AI ethics. Privacy and data security. Our digital era demands the utmost vigilance in protecting student data. Aligning with the privacy laws like PIPEDA in Canada is not just mandatory, it's a moral imperative to shield our learners' information from breaches and misuse. Bias and fairness. The specter of bias in AI is a reflection of the data it learns from. It's critical to have strategies in place to identify and rectify these biases, assuring fairness and impartiality in AI driven applications. Transparency and accountability. Clarity in AI's working and accountability for its outcome are non negotiable. Educators and developers must be forthright about AI's role in decision making and its implications for student welfare. Impact on learning and creativity. AI's influence on education can be profound. However, its integration must not overshadow the nurturing of independent thought. We aim to enhance learning and creativity, blending AI with time honored pedagogies to inspire innovation and critical thinking. Digital divide and accessibility. The risk of widening the gap between different socioeconomic groups through AI is a pressing concern. We strive for level playing field where every student can access and benefit from AI educational tools. Academic integrity. The advent of AI presents novel challenges to the sanctity of academic integrity. It is incumbent upon us to instill a culture of integrity, steering students to engage with AI responsibly. Preparing for an AI driven future. Our mission extends to equipping students for a world increasingly driven by AI. This involves integrating lessons on ethical AI usage and digital literacy into the core curriculum. Defining roles in AI education. We define the role of AI as an ally to educators, enhancing their capacity to teach, not to replace their irreplaceable human touch. AI support in administrative efficiency, personalized learning, and student needs analysis is invaluable. Our commitment to ethical practice will ensure we harness AI's potential responsibly, always with the best interests of our students and society at heart. Having established the fundamental principles of AI ethics, let's now turn our gaze to real world implications, specifically the phenomena of bias within AI models. A spokesperson from Stability AI succinctly captures the issue. AI models often mirror the biases present in their training data. This is not an abstract problem, it has tangible consequences across gender and racial lines. Consider the gender and racial bias in AI generated content. Women and people of color are frequently misrepresented or underrepresented. This extends to occupational images where AI may not accurately capture the true diversity within professions. The effects of such misrepresentation reach deep, potentially entrenching stereotypes and influencing the educational and career trajectories of underrepresented groups. And there's the particularly troubling issue of criminal stereotyping, where AI generated imagery for terms associated with crime disproportionately depict people with darker skin tones, perpetuating harmful stereotypes and bias. Now, it's not all bleak. There are concerted efforts to address these challenges. For instance, Canva is at the forefront developing a de-biased version of Stable Diffusion, striving to create AI models that more fairly represent diversity. Regulatory measures are also on the table. Both the European Union and the United States are contemplating legislative safeguards against AI bias, signaling a growing awareness and acknowledgement of the need for regulations that bolster ethical AI development. As we explore these examples, let's consider the roles we play as educators and thought leaders. How do we navigate these challenges and how can we contribute to a future where AI is as fair as it is intelligent? It's clear that our journey with AI is as much about technology as it is about humanity. As we continue to integrate AI into our educational fabric, ethical considerations become paramount. It is not just about leveraging technology, it's about ensuring that its use upholds our values. Let's explore some practical steps to navigate these ethical waters. Firstly, be selective with the AI tools you bring into the classroom. Scrutinize them not just for functionality but also for fairness and representation. A telltale sign of bias might be, for example, if all the expert avatars in a chatbot tool share the same gender or ethnicity. Educating our students about bias is equally important. Equip them with the knowledge to recognize bias in AI generated content and encourage them to report their findings. This kind of critical engagement can be a powerful lesson in itself. It's also crucial to actively monitor the AI tools used in your teaching. Before fully integrating a new tool, test it thoroughly to assess the quality and impartiality of its outputs. This preemptive approach helps maintain a high standard of equity and accuracy. And finally, maintain an open dialogue. Solicit feedback from those at the heart of education, students and their families. Their insights into how AI is affecting the learning journey are invaluable. This feedback is not only informative but also ensures that the use of AI remains transparent and accountable to our community. As educators, by taking these proactive steps, we help create a learning environment that embraces the benefits of AI while steadfastly upholding the ethical standards that underpin our educational mission. In an era where AI's influence is ever expanding, crafting policies for its use in educational settings is not just a necessity, it's a responsibility. As educators, we are at the forefront of shaping how AI impacts our students' learning experiences. It's about constructing a framework that champions transparency, accountability, and the safeguarding of our students' privacy. To build such policy, collaboration is key. We must bring together the voices of all stakeholders: school leaders, teachers, parents, and notably students. By identifying the needs and concerns of each group, we can ensure that our policies resonate with the entire school community. The scope of AI use is another critical area. It's about discerning which AI tools align with our pedagogical goals and how can they enhance the learning objectives we are passionate about. Transparency and accountability go hand in hand. Parents and students should be well informed about how AI will be utilized in the classroom, and teachers should take ownership of how these tools are deployed. Addressing bias and fairness head on is imperative. This entails equipping both educators and students with skills to recognize and challenge biases in AI generated content, ensuring a learning environment that reflects our diverse society. Protecting student privacy is paramount in our digital age. Our policies must underscore that AI tools handle student data with utmost care, aligning with the stringent standards for data collection, storage, and sharing. Lastly, adaptability is a hallmark of effective policy. The commitment to revisit and refine our AI policies regularly, drawing on feedback from our stakeholders to stay responsive to the evolving landscape of AI in education. Together, these guidelines will form the pillars of our approach, guiding us to leveraging AI's potential responsibly and ethically, ensuring that technology serves as a tool for enlightenment and empowerment. Let's now talk about what it means to use AI responsibly in our educational journey. The cornerstone of this approach is ensuring that our engagement with AI tools is driven purely by the desire to enhance our educational pursuits. Every tool we interact with should serve a clear educational purpose, steering clear of personal or non-educational applications. But it is not just about what we are using AI for, it's also about how we use it. Adhering to our school's established policies and guidelines ensures that our use of AI aligns with a shared understanding of ethical practices. And with the power of these tools comes the duty to protect the privacy of everyone involved. This means being vigilant that AI tools we employ do not compromise student privacy in any way. Furthermore, we must be alert to the biases that AI, like any technology, can carry. Recognizing and reporting these biases ensures that AI serves as a tool for fair and unbiased learning. Remember, AI is here to supplement our learning, to add value to our educational endeavors, not to replace the invaluable human interactions that are at the core of our learning experience. Ethics isn't just a concept to be discussed, it's a practice to be lived. Being ethical in our use of AI means being proactive and reporting any misuse or concerns. It's about being part of a community that values integrity and responsibility. Should these guidelines be overlooked, there should be consequences in place, ranging from restricted access to AI tools to possible disciplinary actions. This underscores the seriousness with which we approach the ethical use of AI in our educational landscape. In conclusion, embracing well thought guidelines for responsible AI use not only enriches our own learning experience but also contributes to a culture of ethical awareness and integrity within our school community. It's about leveraging technology to its fullest potential while maintaining the values that define us as learners and as individuals. This leads us to a critical juncture, educating our next generation about this transformative technology. Let's talk about how we can responsibly introduce AI and tools like ChatGPT to our students, ensuring their first steps into this field are informed, thoughtful, and imbued with a sense of ethical stewardship. Imagine starting this journey by peeling back the layers of AI to its core, explaining, in a sense, how it mirrors and amplifies our own learning processes. Think of AI not as a distant, complex technology, but as something as relatable as the voice assistants they interact with daily or the algorithms curating these online experiences. It's about making AI familiar, accessible. We tailor our language to suit our audience, our students. Our explanations are free of jargon, opting instead for clarity and simplicity. This approach isn't about diluting the subject, but making it resonate, ensuring every student can grasp the basics and see relevance of AI in their lives. But our narrative doesn't end at understanding AI. It extends to exploring its vast potential alongside its limitations and ethical implications. From the marvels of AI in healthcare and transportation to the critical conversations around privacy, bias, and the digital divide, we lay it all out. It's about painting a full picture where AI's benefits are as apparent as the challenges it poses. Engaging and interaction bring these concepts to life. Imagine activities where students build their chatbots or analyze data with AI tools, turning abstract concepts into tangible experiences. Such hands on involvement not only demystifies AI but sparks curiosity and critical thinking. And speaking of critical thinking, it becomes our guiding principle. We encourage our students to question, to critique, not just passively accept AI's answers, but to consider its impact, its ethical dimensions, and its place in our society. In this way, we are not just teaching AI, we're cultivating a generation of informed, ethical, and critical thinkers ready to navigate and shape the future of this technology. Together, by adhering to responsible AI use and engaging students with AI's possibilities and challenges, we are setting the stage for a future where technology and humanity progress hand in hand, guided by wisdom, ethics, and a deep understanding of our interconnected world.